You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Hey, you're kind of breaking my concentration here.
Good to see you. Landing initiated. Watch flaring.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Do you need me for something?
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results. Good day, Captain. Hello, Captain. Captain, do you require my assistance? I will follow behind you.
I'll get back to what I was doing. You know where to find me. Got something for me? Hey. Maybe another time.
flawless hell. I am uncertain why you believe the conflict with us was advisable. Exterior damage.
no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? What's the latest thing you've seen? No exaggerations this time.
Unicorn. Not kidding.
What? The mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extremophile in the vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, your brain is just gonna pop like a soda can.
Allow me to assist in carrying some supplies. Hello. Carrying objects is one of my simplest and most useful protocols. Farewell.
Holy shit. You actually found me.
Barrett is unharmed. The statistical probability of this scenario has once again defied all known mathematical models.
Well, this is turning into a regular constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks. Matsura the Grim here and I actually have a lot in common.
Both escape artists. Been captured by Systef myself plenty of times.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Relativity. We're all just creatures of the universe trying to get away from what's after us. You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
See, that's what I like about you, Matsura. A real Renaissance man.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom? You want me to end all this with nothing to show for it? He has been more entertaining than most hostages. I'm afraid that's not an option. Nobody wants that. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Barrett has some good friends, it seems. Very well. You're all free to go.
It's been a real pleasure, Matsura. Really. And good luck out there with all the, you know, hurting people and taking their money.
I can't believe she sucker-punched me like that. All for a bet. Got nothing to say to you. Matsura's in charge.
He's free to go. I do not encourage you to return.
So, back to the lodge?
You look well.
After this, you're kind of a pirate aficionado. Too soon? Matsura the Grim? Honestly, a pretty nice guy as far as pirates go. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. Had the same kind of surprisingly hospitable vibe. Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain doom here. A little charm goes a long way when the knives are out. Honestly, I was kind of rolling the dice with you. But hey, sometimes a bet pays off. Yes? I think about it a lot. There's so many possibilities. Some wonderful, some terrifying. I'm not a fearful man, but I am just a man. And I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change my life. Or end it. On Bendy? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole in my back. She's not actually standing behind me, is she? Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky readings, and followed them to the artifact. Well, they certainly mean something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically. As in not just a message from beyond, but a delivery. Well, when I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was something spectacular, though. I saw a vision. Flashing lights, the whole shebang. Sure, like what? Let's see. I've been in Constellation for a long time, as you know. I enjoy cheese, my work, and long walks on unexplored planets. What else did you want to know about? Anytime. Depends on the question, but I'll give it my best shot. Okay.
Lifting off now. Orbital pattern locked in. Navigational feedback checks out.
Be advised,
We're in
you
the
are
right
entering
place.
United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Like their owners, for decorating their ships with heat bleach in it. Would be a nice touch.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. It doesn't really matter to me. Never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned, the romance fades. Plus the Frontier is a constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine at this point. Marvelous.
I'm listening. Something you need? Fine by me. I'll be here. Yes, absolutely.
Sarah! Sarah, good to see you again, my dear friend. I expect to hear some exciting tales when you two return.
I'll try, but I doubt any of them will compare to the spectacular tales that we hear you spin.
Sure. I've got a minute.
Barrett, have you already read that text I sent you on the nature of the human soul?
Yes, Mateo. I'm aware of those philosophical stances already.
I find it to be truly fascinating how so many beliefs have so much in common. Don't you?
Yet so much differs between the philosophies. Surely that is also significant.
The differences in thought are situational based on the history of the people whose lives it enhances.
If the conclusions are significantly derivative, there's probably a flaw in the hypothesis.
I understand why you say that, but I think it's my own fault for not explaining better.
All right, Mateo. We'll have to pick this up another time.
You ready to leave? Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? So hey, I'm still... Why don't I stick around? It doesn't really matter to me. Plus the front. Marvelous.
I've occasionally had my doubts about the installation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
Yes? Yeah? I'm more than ready.
Sarah!
I'll try.
You ready to head out? Okay. Once we land on a...
Get this ship moving.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Landing struts prime. Oh, hi, Sam. Sarah, please. Good work dealing with those Martians in Freestar space. What? I read your report. They said thanks. Good job.
Good job? That's it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
So spell check first. But that's all.
Dad and I will be riding passenger with you. The most boring job in space travel. Yup, I've been his co-pilot since I was old enough to read a map. He lets me fly sometimes, and fix things aboard, and use the intercom, and everything. I just have to promise not to complain about having to stay aboard the ship when we're somewhere dangerous. Dad says when I'm older, he'll teach me how to use a pistol, and once I'm a good enough shot, I can go with him anywhere. I can't wait to get older. Aquila's a fun place. Just keep your sidearm at the ready is what Dad always says. It's the best. I met another kid my age who hadn't been on a starship once. Not even once! Same boring old planet for like years. She didn't even know how to replace a phase manifold. Can you imagine? I read. I look around the ship, but no touching. Dad lets me do all sorts of stuff on his ship. But he said I have to be respectful on your ship. But I could try to fix things if you ask. Hint, hint. You can ask. I promise I'll be good. I want to fly my own ship and go all over the place. Like you and Dad, really. But hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought Dad's were exciting. But yours? Brr. Bye.
We'll try to keep out of your hair while we're en route.
Exactly New Atlantis, eh?
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Because you'll find a whole lot of nothing. Gravitational anomalies are a little hard to pick up in an area with tons of starship traffic. Not to mention all the electronics from the city, and security scramblers that the Free Star or smugglers out on the frontier put down. Yeah, and the Coast have been coasting on that for 10 generations now. Solomon's always a larger-than-life figure if you read the histories, but if you just listen to a few recordings of the man, he was simple. Just wanted to keep moving forward. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. The Marshal will be damn glad to have another Free Star Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank vault. You better see if we can help move the situation along.
You stay where I can see you, Marshal.
Keela City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.